Hey guys, what's up? This is B coming to you from G&A today. So I've got my Chiappa M422. This is the upper. And I mentioned in that video on the unboxing of this that I was going to change the upper receiver because the upper receiver is polymer and I wanted to have an aluminum upper receiver. So I'm going to do that today. So I've already taken several things off. I already pulled the handguard off of there. Very easy. The delta ring pulls down easy. That comes off real easy. The flash hider and this front sight, the fake gas block, these are just held on by set screws. This is a 2mm hex head. Just release that and it comes off. You can see the barrel is not threaded there. There is a place right there where that set screw goes up into. And then this has just a set screw holding it, just one, and it's a 3mm. And then it just slides right off the barrel. And there's the place that that set screw goes into. I'm going to take the barrel out of this receiver. Go ahead and pull my bolt and charging handle out. And I've already got this started. I've already got it broken loose. It was pretty easy. And I got my barrel nut wrench here. I do not have a vise block for this. And if this was a larger caliber, I would try to be more precise about this. But with this just being 22, I'm not really too worried about it. So when I put this back on, I'm just going to torque it down to what it felt like, pretty close to that, and I'm going to call that good. So just taking my barrel nut wrench here. And just pulls loose from this polymer upper. So this is the polymer upper that comes with it. Here's the upper that I ordered, this aluminum upper. It's kind of a no-name deal. Here's the forging mark on it. And I think I got this thing for like $42. That included shipping. So I looked around and tried to find the cheapest one that I could there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the forward assist button off of here and this dust cover off of here and replace it on here. Okay, I've never put an upper receiver together, but I can see now I've got to just hold this in while I try to get that roll pin put into the slot on this right here. I'm going to see if this will hold it good enough while I get that roll pin punched in there. Alright, looks like that got it. Not perfect, but after already beating that roll pin out, it was already kind of boogered up a little bit, but for the purposes of this, that's going to be good enough. Now there's a stripped polymer upper. Okay, so now to put the ejection cover back on there, dust cover. I've already put my E-clip back on my pin here. Put the dust cover on there, slide it in a little ways. Alright, and here's the tricky part, is getting this spring in place just right. Okay, so that little spring is just tiny, that little leg of that spring is tiny, and when I put the barrel on a second ago, that little leg got back up underneath there, so I don't know. I'm going to put this little screwdriver and hold it there while I'm trying to put this back on. So again, I know I don't have a vise block. I really need one, but I'm just going to do the best I can here. So you can see here on the barrel, this little notch right here is going to fit up into that groove. And of course there's a gas port here, but that's for a real AR-15. We don't have a gas port here or a gas tube. So you can see how that notch mates into that groove. Alright, I know I'm not putting a specific torque on there. Maybe that'll hold that now. I know that's not perfect again, but like I said, just 22 caliber. I'm alright with that. I'll probably eventually just put that in a vise and tighten that down a little bit more. But I really think we're going to be good on that. So there you go. There's my Chiappa M422 upper with a new metal aluminum upper receiver in place there. I'm going to get some different handguards to put on here, but should be good to go. Thanks for watching today.